Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a jam-packed video for you. Let's get crafting. Okay, so we have 10 crafts to get through in this video. The first one we're going to do is this little 4x4 glitter frame from the Dollar Tree. We're also going to take some of these little wreath wood cutouts from Hobby Lobby since they were 50% off. They say joy to the world, and then I am just getting some scrap paper scraps from my stash, and we're going to use that as the backing. So first thing you want to do is just go ahead and remove the guts, I guess we can say, from the picture frame. And as you can see on this piece of paper that I want to use, it's not quite tall enough. So all I really do is I'm going to take just an extra piece and I'm going to glue it directly where it ends, and you don't see the seam. Like once it dried and everything, you couldn't see the seam at all. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take just some antique wax from Waverly, and I'm going to stain the wood piece. I didn't want to paint it. I just wanted it to have that nice wood grain. And then taking our glue stick, and we're going to glue down the piece of paper on the backing of the picture frame. So you don't really need anything too much for this project, just a piece of scrapbook paper and the little wooden wreath. And then here I'm taking an extra one. I wanted it to stand out more off of the picture frame, more of like a 3D effect. So I am using 2 of the 3 that I got that came in this pack. So you got 3 in a pack for, they were originally $4. They were 50% off, so they were $2, which isn't bad. And just taking a little bit of hot glue around the edging of this after I've gotten them both kind of glued together so that they pop, and I'm just gluing it right onto the backing of that frame. So the glass piece that was in this picture, I've eliminated, so it is just a 3D picture, and this is project 1. Let me know what you guys think. On to our second DIY, again, simple, easy, with a Dollar Tree frame. I chose this little square frame from the Dollar Tree that had the wooden beads for the hanger. If you guys were able to get your hands on these, they are amazing. We're popping the back out, and we're going to use the back as our canvas, we'll say. So pop the back out and then put the glue onto the back side, not the white side. And then from Hobby Lobby, I'm taking 2 of these wooden Christmas tree ornaments that say a very Merry Christmas, some scrapbook paper that I had in my stash, and I'm just going to glue the scrapbook paper down to the backing of that picture frame, taking 2 of those Christmas tree ornaments and gluing those together, and then hot gluing it onto the backing of the picture frame. And that is it for this one as well, guys. Quick and simple. If you didn't want to stain it like I did using the Waverly Antique Wax, then you could just leave it plain. But let me know what you guys think about this second one. So for project number 3, what we are doing is we are taking this golden frame from the Dollar Tree that's a 5x7 and this vinyl wording from the Target dollar spot. It says it's time for mistletoe and holly. I'm taking the vinyl words and I'm going to put that directly onto the glass, so make sure that you line it up nice and straight. And then I'm also going to take a piece of scrapbook paper from my stash that is just in this, I don't even know what kind of style you would call it. If you guys know, leave it in the comments down below. But basically, I'm just taking that, putting it onto the backing, and then putting the frame all together, and then adding a little tree in the corner just for some embellishment. And that's it for this one, and it looks so adorable. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so for project number 4, again, we are using a Dollar Tree frame. So this is just a square black frame, and then also some vinyl stickers from the Target dollar spot again. This one says 25 December or 25th December, and then the frame I'm using does not have any glass to it. It's basically just a shadow box. Taking some scrapbook paper that I had in my stash. This one is like red with a little bit of, they're not trucks, they look like station wagons. But anyway, I cut that down to size. I'm putting some Mod Podge onto the backing of my picture frame, and then putting some Mod Podge onto the top of the paper as well, just to give it some extra bondage so that it doesn't come up later on. And then when I put the words up to it with all of the red already there and these letters and words being red, it doesn't, they weren't popping. So I took a piece of this shiplap white paper as well that I had on stash, and I put my letters and numbers on that, cut it down to size, and then I Mod Podged that on to the picture or framing, backing, whatever you want to call it. So this one again is super easy. Let me know what you guys think of this one down in the comments. And, at the end of the video, if you watch it all the way through, let me know which one is your favorite. I really had a good time making all these. But cutting all of the wording and the numbers down to size, so this way here you can still see the background without it being covered up too much. I just pop these on, and then I do distress the frame a little bit just to give it a little bit of a whitewash so that it's not so contrast between the white background and the white shiplap and then a black frame. It just didn't look good. So I do go ahead and distress that a little bit, which you'll see right now. And then, of course, any of my projects, I always add some embellishment. So I do take some golden holly from the Dollar Tree. I take it all apart and then I arrange it onto the corner of the frame just how I want it. And then I also take a little red jingle ball from the Dollar Tree as well with a little bit of twine and tack that in there too so that it hangs down over top of my frame. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Did you like it? Should I have done something different? Let me know. Okay, so for project number 5, what we are doing with this one is, again, I'm using one of those Dollar Tree wooden frames, and then I'm also using some of these Merry and Bright, they look like Scrabble tiles from Hobby Lobby, and a piece of scrapbook paper. So I'm just putting some Mod Podge down onto the back. I'm going to put the piece of paper down, and then the back of these letters, they had like adhesive on them already. So I wanted to have extra hold. I hot glued all of these down, and it just says that it's, Merry and Bright. Also, because of the tile letters, the framing was, well, the backing couldn't fit into the framing from the back side. So you will see that I hot glue this onto the top of the frame because, well, I loved it and I couldn't figure out how else to get it to work, and it still turned out super cute. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments down below. My husband says that it's very busy because of the plaid background, but I love plaid and I thought it turned out cute. And then also for just some extra embellishments, some of these Dollar Tree wooden stickers, and that's it. It turned out super cute. I love it. Leave in the comment down below. Thanks. Okay, so project number 6 is going to be another simple one, but cute one. So we're taking this square 12 by 12 frame. Well, it's a little bit smaller than 12 by 12 frame from the Dollar Tree, and then some white shiplap scrapbook paper, and then also from Target Dollar Spot, these cute little vinyl stocking stickers. Now, these stickers actually have the word joy cut out in the stocking, which is super cute. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick them down onto the scrapbook paper, and then we're going to basically just put that into the frame. These stickers were a little bit challenging, if you can't tell, but we're just going to pop this into the frame. I do put a little bit of embellishment on this. I take some of the Dollar Tree Christmas tree wooden ornaments that they had out this year, put some Mod Podge on them, and then I sprinkle them with some silver glitter just to get them to kind of pop. And it's Christmas, like everything has got to have some little bit type of glitter. I'm not a big fan of glitter, but I do like a little bit of glitter. So that's what I do. I go ahead and put a little bit of glitter on, and then I put some more Mod Podge over top of it, and then sprinkle a little bit more on just so that it's built up. And then with those, I just hot glue them down on to the scrapbook page. And then after that, we just assemble it. I put everything together on to the back panel of the frame, secure it all into place, and that's it for this cute little project. Let me know what you guys think of this one too. If you guys would have done anything different, like maybe you would have painted the trees a color or, something like that. But it's yeah, I just wanted to make these as simple as possible, but make them look like really nice and festive. So I hope that is definitely coming across in these videos, but let me know what you think. Okay, project number 7. I think this one is going to be my favorite one out of all of the projects. Maybe not, but I'm taking this white square frame from the Dollar Tree, and then I also have these dollar store clings, which these ones I picked up from Dollar General. Um, and I'm going to be taking a piece of just scrapbook paper as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my truck tree that says Merry Christmas down on the glass. Now, I love the look of Mod Podge on glass itself. It kind of gives you that nice, almost like a stained glass finish, like it blurs out the glass so it's not so shiny, and so you can see through it, but it's not crystal clear. I personally like that. If you don't like that, then you could always just put some Mod Podge on the back of these window clings and then put them onto your glass so that you can still then see through the glass and it's crystal clear. Or you could also Mod Podge them directly onto your piece of scrapbook paper. But I chose to put it all over the glass again. I like the look of that. I think it's very, very beautiful. And then just taking the scrapbook of paper that I have, putting it on the back and then closing it all up. And then I'm taking some of this little ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It's like that red buffalo check, and it has these cute little white snowflakes everywhere. The white frame that I had from the Dollar Tree had a little bit of damage up at the top in the center. So I'm just using this basically to cover up that damaged piece. So with a little bit of hot glue, putting that in there, and then I'm also taking one of the little mini white poinsettias from the Dollar Tree floral pick as well, and putting that in the center. And that is it for this project. Okay, so project number 8 really isn't a frame, I guess, but I'm using the farmer's market calendar and this lovely farm fresh Christmas trees, and I'm going to be taking a square sign from, I'm using the one from back in February. It's like one of their Valentine's Day signs. So I'm just putting some Mod Podge onto the back and then securing this piece of paper down on it. And then I'm going to take the, oh my goodness, what is it called? I'm going to take the sanding block that they have at the Dollar Tree after it dries, and I'm going to sand off the edges. I like the way that this looks. It comes out nice and neat. It cuts the paper off, and then you just have a nice clear finished edge. And then also taking some of Dollar Tree's ribbon. This is the little red truck ribbon that has the trees in the back, and that is going to be my hanger. So this is another just cute, short, sweet project. Let me know what you guys think about this one as well. For project number 9, what we are going to need is a small little frame from the Dollar Tree. It's another square frame, some scrapbook paper, these cute little barns that they had at Dollar General. They were 3 ornaments for $3, so $1 a piece. And then I'm taking just some Elmer's glue and putting it on the backing of the picture frame, and then I'm going to secure my scrapbook paper on that. So this scrapbook paper looks a lot more like aged white wood. I think it's gorgeous and beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that down, and then you want to cut off the little rim that goes around the house or barn, so this way here you can glue it down flat. So taking this, I'm going to glue it down flat. every single one of my barns, all of the doors were crooked. And that's just my luck, but they were all crooked. So I'm just gonna glue this down with some generous hot glue, and then I'm going to be taking some window clings from another they're more, I found these ones at the Dollar General, I believe, as well, and I'm just taking some of the window clings from that, and I'm gonna put them down on this board. So we have fresh cut, and then I'm taking some of the Christmas trees, and then they also had the little signs that say cedar, pine, spruce, and fir. And with this, I'm putting the Mod Podge on the back of the window clings, so this way here they can glue down to the paper. Now, it does take the Mod Podge a little bit longer to dry because of where you've got that kind of like plastic consistency. So you don't need a lot of Mod Podge. My key would be put a little bit less Mod Podge, so this way here it dries a little bit faster. But I layer everything on this, and this one came out super cute and sweet. And for the frame, I didn't do anything with the frame. The frame was already like this gold distressed frame from the Dollar Tree. So I ended up just popping the frame on this, and that is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think, on each of these projects, because I had so much fun. For our 10th and final project today, what we are going to be needing is another one of those square frames from the Dollar Tree, the 12 by 12 frames. I picked up this cute little plastic wreath from Dollar General. It was $1. It's an ornament, and it's kind of like holly branches. And then I'm just taking a red background, and I'm going to be using some stencils also. So first, you're going to want to take out your glass, clean it, and then on the back side, I took just a dry erase marker and outlined my stencils, as you can see here. So then this way here, I could flip the like glass over and then hand paint the letters on white. And then once those are dry, then you can flip your glass over and just wipe the dry eraser away, and then it's gone, and it looks like, oh, she like almost free-handed those things on there. Huh? No, I didn't. I cheated. So once you go ahead and I took some Waverly White plaster chalk paint and just kind of hand drew those on. Once everything was dry, I then flipped it over, took my red paper, added just a little bit of glitter to it, and then as you can see, some of my white paint had kind of flaked off. So I'm taking one of Dollar Tree's little chalk marker white things and just filled in the pieces that flaked off, and then putting some generous hot glue on that little plastic wreath so that it says Noel on my picture frame. And I love this. I think it's so cute. You can, of course, dress this up a little bit more if you wanted to. You could have your letters in a different color, but we're going to glam it up a little bit. So taking some of these little floral picks, these are just leftover picks that I had in my stash. I'm hot gluing those down, and then I've got some little like white frosted berries that look like they're covered in snow. I put them on there as well, and then I cover it up with a poinsettia and hang this up with a rope hanger that I attach on the back. And that's it for this one. It's super cute. It was super easy to do. Didn't cost you like any money, what, $2 if you really want to come down to it, and you have a sign that is gorgeous and amazing. So let me know what you guys think of my overall ideas, because I really want to hear from you guys. I love putting all these together, and they took no time at all, which is really nice. So I don't know, but we are now coming down to the best part of the whole video, which is when I stage them all for you. So here we go. And here are all of our finished Dollar Tree frame DIYs. I cannot wait to decorate for Christmas. I know most of you guys probably have put up your Christmas trees and have already started, and I make it a rule that I want to enjoy Thanksgiving, so and all of my fall projects. So what I do is we wait until the day after Thanksgiving and I run around the house like a nut and pack up everything for fall and then bring down all of the boxes for Christmas and we listen to Christmas music while we decorate the entire house. So we have a whole bunch of fun on the day after Thanksgiving. But I really hope you guys loved all of these projects that I created for this video. I had so much fun thinking outside the box on what I was going to do. And I knew I wanted to do one of these like huge 10 project collaborations, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And I was like, picture frames. I have a whole bunch of these. Let's just throw it together. And I think they all turned out wonderfully. Again, if you're new here, hi and welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed and you love this video or anything DIY, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future uploads, which occur every Friday. And if you haven't done so, please leave me a cute little comment down below. Tell me which one's your favorite. If you're going to recreate any, send me a picture over on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you guys. And also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, because it does help my channel a lot. And I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone is safe and healthy. And I will see you all next Friday. Bye.